What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all see I'm having technical difficulties. I'm popping on the screen, popping off the screen. I'll sit up here testing some stuff with my green screen. I got all kind of stuff going on this morning, man. I jolly pies. What's more? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get the formalities out of the way, man. Um, for anybody who tapping in for the first time on the replay or for the first time on the live, I like to say welcome. My name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day, once in the morning before the market opens at 9 a.m. East Standard Time, and once in the evening after the market closes. And I just talk about the price action, typically 6:30 p.m. East Standard Time in the evening. But while we're doing football season, we're going to be doing it at 7:30 p.m. East Standard Time. I just talk about the price action, man. Try to show people what a full-time trader would do in any situation for the free 99. I started out doing Tim's Tidbit by sharing all the knowledge that I had with close friends and family via Zoom. Yeah, that was back in pandemic time, right? Via Zoom, just sharing with everybody everything that I had learned. And then I started doing it on Al Gore's internet far and wide, doing it for the free 99. Because me, myself, I have paid a lot of money for courses on how to trade, how to invest, spent a lot of money doing it. And the stuff that was the most beneficial, I learned a lot of stuff in all the different classes that I took. But the stuff that was the most beneficial for me as a trader and an investor, I learned it for absolutely free. So I share everything that I learned for absolutely free with people for absolutely free so that they can have a chance to invest and trade without having to spend any money on courses and just take that money and put it into their account and trade and invest to their heart's content. And I do not want you to pay me for it. Only thing I want you to do is hit the like button. It may be on this side of your screen, like right around here somewhere. It may be on this side of your screen, like right around here somewhere. It may even be in the middle, like it is on my son's iPad. But that's the only payment that I ask of you, pressing the like button. So please press the like button so that we can help get it to as many cousins as possible. They say that the YouTube algorithms like the like button. So please hit the like button so it can get out to other cousins. It's never been about money for me, never been about monetizing for me. It's only been about sharing all that I know for the free 99, right? Speaking about never being about money, let's shout out our exclusive sponsors. We have exclusive sponsors here at here with the Spider Gang. Y'all see Spidey over there. Let's talk about our sponsors, man. Let's thank our sponsors for today. Today's sponsors of Tim's Tidbit are the new TLR.com, the new TLR.com, Spider Gang Apparel and Accessories, the apparel and accessory shop for traders and investors. You too can own a shirt that lets people know that you're not a bull or a bear, but you're a beast. The Spider Gang shop, the new TLR.com. Go get your Spider Gang merch so you too can let people know that you're not a bull or a bear. You're a beast. Spider Gang, the new TLR.com. Our second sponsor, Banjo, new music by Il Jodam, now streaming on all streaming platforms. Banjo, new music by Il Jodam, now streaming on all streaming platforms. If you have Apple Music, the link for Banjo is now in the chat. For Banjo, new music by Il Jodam, now streaming on all streaming platforms. Full disclosure, this is not a paid sponsorship or promotion. The new TLR.com, that's me. Banjo, that's music created by my son right over there in his room. Go support my son's music. Hey, if you want to pull up and buy a shirt, I'm happy for that. Thank you. But go support my son's music. He's a good kid. He do it all by himself. He produced the music. He write the music. He record the music over there in his bedroom. And then he put it up on the internet for people to hear. Go support my son's music. The link in the chat. Banjo by Il Jodam. That's the link for Apple Music. If you got Spotify, Tidal, whatever streaming platform you got, go listen to Banjo. Support my son's music. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Who they trying to go live with me on Instagram? Hey, Samuel, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and pull up if you got a question. I don't be paying Instagram no attention. I just have it open so that people who follow me on Instagram will know that I'm on YouTube. If you want to pull up and ask something, go to YouTube. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the link in the chat. Thank you, Samuel, for reminding me of that. Anybody want to pull up and ask anything? The link is in the chat. I'm about to go through the chat and see who up in here. Holla at my folk, and then we're gonna get into the overnight price action. Here to learn and share. What's going on? What's going on, Ryan? Michelle Tucker. Hey, y'all. Michelle Tucker said, hey, y'all. Michelle Tucker. What's going on, Pamela? Hello, Brittany. I'm not going to have tea and crumpets today. I'm going to eat some honey bunches of oats with banana. Cool it now. You better cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's going on? Hold up. I've never seen his name. Finding Superman. I've never seen his name. If you've been here before, I jalapize, but welcome. Hello. Good morning to you, Finding Superman. And Finding Superman, if you turn out to be Towns with another name, I'm blocking you. Okay. Yeah, tap that like button. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yes, he always started me. He started me, and that's it. What's up, 2K Crypto? Playboy Trey. What's up, Trey? Tell them boys I said what's happening in. What's up, 100? Gabriel. Gabriel. Hey, it's 2022. We all speak autocorrect and misspelled words. You ain't got to correct it. We know what you mean. We know we all speak typo and misspelled words, and we all speak typo and autocorrect. You ain't got to straighten it up. What's going on, Laverne? What's up, Edwin? Hater. What's going on, Hatter? Haters. They don't believe this stuff work. Haters. I said that. What's up, Seawalk? What's going on? I see more numbers than I see names in the chat, but that's all I see. That's all I'm gonna shout out. Y'all, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Il Jodem, Banjo, go support my son music. Where is my there's Ninja Trader? Okay, we took out the buy side liquidity that we had marked out as the top of our box, got up here and some of the external liquidity, and then we pushed back down. Looked like we came up to, what did we come up? We got a 15-minute fair value gap that we came up to. Looked like we went wick for wick. Did we go wick for wick? The low on that is 40.7275. The high on this is 40.7275. So the overnight high is 40.7275. I ain't gonna mark it right now. I guess I will mark it. I'll make that. I'm gonna put the top of our box back where we had it before, at the top of this weekly fair value gap, because the market looked like it's trying, like I've been saying, you know what I'm saying, since Sunday, it looked like the market trying to get back up and get the wax off of this weekly fair value gap. The top of the gap, I don't know if y'all can really see it because I put in another daily gap that we made. This white box is a daily gap that we made on the way down. I added that in, but the top of the weekly gap is right there at 40.80.50. 40.80.5. That's where the top of the gap is. I'm gonna put our box top back where we had it. That's where we had it at the first time, if I ain't mistaken. Let me go up to the dailies, because we moved it down because we had started pushing down. We started pushing down, so we moved the box top down, but now the market is like slowly pushing back up. Yeah, so that's exactly what we had the top of the box at before. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move it back up to that point. I'm gonna move it back up to that point because the market, that's look like where they're trying to get get the wax off of that weekly fair value gap. I'm hoping they go ahead and get up there and like sell down so we can take care of some of this downside. And It's look like it's setting up to do that because y'all know how I like to do based off of, you know what I'm saying, what I've learned from ICT and back testing. When it's a bearish week, the market pushes up like the first 2 days. It push up the first 2 days, taking care of liquidity on the top side, and then starts to sell off. And so now we've made a new high on Tuesday. So, you know what I'm saying, even if we don't get to the top of the box now, and just if we keep selling down, that's cool because we just ran through the liquidity that we ran through the buy side liquidity that we already had marked off, and then started pushing back down. I just adjusted the box back to the top of where we had it before, so that if the market wants to come up and finish that wax off, then so be it. As you see right here, this gap down that we had set, the top and the bottom four is still acting as, you know what I'm saying, like a pivotal point for the algos. You know what I'm saying? They're using it as like some type of support / resistance. This gap down that we made on Sunday, this Sunday gap down. That's why I left those lines there so I can visually see how I can so I can visually see the price action. I didn't draw the lines for technical analysis. I drew the lines so I can visually see the price action. Shout out my dog Zay, man. Zay know I don't know how to let it go. I would never let it go. I would never let it go. Every time he take a shot, I'm gonna take a shot back. Hey, so overnight price action. What do we do? Let's get to the overnight. This is it. Okay, the 29th. That's yesterday. So that's yesterday, and then let's get to overnight. All right. I can't see my line because it's in the same spot as the bottom of the gap down. Like I'm sitting here looking for, I'm like, where's my line? But my New York close line is in the exact same spot of the bottom of. Let me hide this gap down line real quick so I can see my New York line. Yeah, there you go. I was lost. I'm like, where's my line? But it was in the exact same spot. So this is the close, right? We consolidate it here. We consolidate it there at the close. At the bottom of the gap down, and then we pushed up, ran this buy side liquidity here, then we consolidated here, and then we got a nice blast off, and we took out the buy side liquidity that we had marked from yesterday's high, right? We took out that buy side liquidity, and then we came back down right here to the. Let's check this area. Let's check these consolidation areas because I always be talking about how I learned from ICT how the market likes to consolidate at equilibrium, right? Let's go check these areas to see if this is an equilibrium. Because remember what I told y'all. It is a lot of times it be consolidating and it be equilibrium for something. And you just have to you have to know what that something is. So we're gonna go back. We ain't gonna go too far back. Let's check this bit consolidate. I think we checked this last night. Did we check this last night? I think we checked this one this was equilibrium from the run up from Sunday night. I remember that. We checked that one last night. Let's verify that. From Sunday's low up until yesterday's high. Yeah, boom. That's equilibrium right there. So we consolidating this over this Asian session for last night. We just consolidated at equilibrium, and then we got a little quick blast off from the consolidation at equilibrium here. So we was generating liquidity at equilibrium for this entire price move. You know what I'm saying? The Sunday and Monday, they lumped that together as one day. So for this entire day's range, we consolidated during the Asian at equilibrium. Boom, right there last night, right? So then we consolidated here, right? So looking at this here, that looked like equilibrium on that, on the what is that? New York's evening time to the bottom of the Asian. That looked like equilibrium now, just me glancing at it. Let's check that. Let's check that. Yep, right there. From I can't count that one because that's the leg I counted there. So let's count it from the drop. right? This was part of this leg here. So from like now that we reverse there, that's the high I need to check it from, because that's the drop. Boom, right there. Look at that. Right at equilibrium for this leg down from like the afternoon after this high peak. And then we reversed from that leg down, boom, it consolidated at equilibrium during like after midnight. From midnight up until London, we consolidated at equilibrium for this price, for this dealing range right here, from yesterday afternoon up until the Asian low, right? From that drop from yesterday afternoon to the Asian low, we consolidated at equilibrium for that price leg, and then we blast off right there. And now we consolidated after we took this buy side liquidity, we consolidated right here, right? So since we above this high right here, that lets you know this got to be some kind of consolidation from somewhere over here, from this price leg down. So let's zoom out a little bit and see if we can find a swing high where we moved off of. We got a swing high right here where we got a violent move. Yeah, that's the drop. That's a drop from this afternoon. So we got this was the news drop, and then we stopped here, consolidated, and this is this drop. So we're gonna check that price leg down to the bottom. Let's see how that come out. Go to that price leg all the way to the bottom. Boop, that's the bottom. And lo and behold, look at that. It's consolidating at equilibrium right there from this. I'm on the wrong swing. Boom, right there. Consolidating at equilibrium. And both of them swings kind of close. So it work on either swing. Right? That's dead. This move right here is dead at equilibrium. And this move right here is right at equilibrium too. The bottom of it is at equilibrium too. So as y'all see, the price like to consolidate at equilibrium, right? I'm just using this one here because that's the most violent move. This move right here, that ain't all that. But let's check some real quick. Did we get equilibrium there? Did we get equilibrium there on that move? Right. Let's see if we get, discount. Did we get a discount on that move? Yep, we got a discount. We got a discount on that move. So I would move that there. We came to equilibrium, then we pushed down. So I would move that. Now, if we didn't come to that, I would have left it on that to come down. But since we did hit it, you know what I'm saying? I would go ahead and move it down. Since this wick did get above, it didn't get into a deep discount, but it did get back to equilibrium. So then I would move it down to that one there to continue the descent to see if it is. But close enough for government work for me. So it's still panning out how the market likes to consolidate at equilibrium. So we consolidated there, and it's equilibrium for this drop from there down to the bottom, down to the low. From this high to the low, we consolidated there above this buy side liquidity that we took last night. Now we sold back off from there, and we got right back to this area where we was consolidating. We consolidated here and blast off from there. So now let's see if we come back down and get this sell side liquidity here. We got some sell side liquidity. Look like we're pushing down to already. I'll go ahead and mark it anyway. If I can find, okay, let me give me a line right here. I wonder why that's not locked. So we got some sell side liquidity there. Resting. Oh, I didn't even mark my at 40.39. Sell side liquidity at 40.39. I didn't even mark my my London open. Oh my goodness. God dog it. Don't you hate when you try to hit copy paste and you mess around and hit, control paste and you mess around and hit control copy? All right, where's my London open? At it opened up at the London opened up at 40.44. 50, 40, 44, 50. Man, this thing sure getting jumbled up. All these letters right together. Sure enough getting jumbled up. So we got sell side right there, internal liquidity there at what is this doing? Okay, 439. Then we got some more sell side down here at the right close to the 714 equilibrium. Mark that too. Right there at 40.2650. 40.2650 is the next sell side down there. As far as internal liquidity, I go back and repeat these after I get everything marked in. We got, let's jump up to an hourly and see if we got any fair value gaps that I want to mark to the upside. This one ain't, this hour not over yet, so I'm not gonna bother marking that yet. Looking at what we've done so far, we had a fair value gap here that we got the wax on for. We got the wax on for this fair value gap. Come on, Tim. Okay, so we got the wax on for this fair value gap right here. All right, so we made the fair value gap going up, and then we consolidated, then we came down. This is the wax on right there. Boom, wax on. So now all we need would be just come up and get the wax off. Then I can delete this right now. This gap up still acting as, you know, some type of support. Let's see if we come down and get this liquidity and push up. Come get the wax off for this fair value gap and the weekly fair value gap. Or if we continue to sell down. Let's see what's going on. Any news going on today? Any news going on today? I've been talking about the ES. We ain't even went over here and checked on our friend. Y'all singing with me now. Spalene, where you at, baby? Here I go. There you go, Spalene. Spalene getting ready to gap up slightly. $1.11. Right now, about to gap up $1.11. We yesterday we came down to the equilibrium from this bull rally that we're on right now. That's what, excuse me, that's what the line is that say EQ from 714. Oh, housing numbers. Okay, thank you. It was just housing numbers, but not high impact. Okay, appreciate that. Consumer confidence at 10. Okay, jolts and consumer confidence at 10. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Trey. Yeah. All right. So jolts and consumer confidence at 10. What Fed member speaking? Who is that that's speaking at 11? What Fed member is that? Most of them be a non-factor. They just be setting the stage for what Powell gonna say, but most of them be a non-factor. And until Powell open his mouth, the market don't really care about stuff. So as y'all can see, yesterday we came down and we the low was 401.20, and the equilibrium from the bull rally run up from the 714 low is 401.39. So we came down, touched equilibrium, pushed back up and came down again. So it's like we had a pretty good run up yesterday, and then the market wicked back down. Let's see if we can come over here and make a Tuesday high by getting the wax off of the top half of the wax off of the daily fair value gap, and finish the wax off of the top 3/4 of the weekly fair value gap right here. The purple box is the weekly, the tan box is the daily. If we come back up here and get a new daily high for Tuesday, that'll be a good setup for a bearish week to push down, right? Come down here and get this gap work that we've been talking about. Hopefully it play out like that, because that's what I want. I want it to push down. I want to push down, and right now it's setting up. It's giving the now, mind you, now last week gave a beautiful setup to be bullish. Like Monday and Tuesday, we pushed down. Right, Wednesday we made a slight lower low, and then we started pushing up on Thursday, looking like we was going to push to the upside. And then when the news came out on Friday, we tanked. So Monday is set up for a perfect bullish week, and then when the news came out, boom, we tanked. Right. And I don't know why we tanked, because Powell ain't say nothing different than what he said back over here. But the algos used it to push to the downside. I said, okay, algos, y'all telling me y'all want to go this way right now. Okay, we want to go this way right now because we broke structure and we got a nice closure down here. We want to go that way right now. This better not be all for y'all want to go, because y'all going to tick me off. Y'all better want to come down here and get this gap work. That's what you better want to do. I appreciate that, candlesticks. I appreciate that. Yeah, them Fed speakers be non-factors until Powell open up his mouth. They be trying to, you know what I'm saying, prepare our minds. But that's all I got for the overnight price action. The SPY getting ready to get a slight gap up. We closed at 402.63. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't no slight gap up. Something just moved. Something just moved. What's going on? Something just that just changed a lot. But we didn't. Ain't nothing really. Oh, the market open. So the market open. Anybody that got to go trade, trade safe out here. Again, let me restate my liquidity levels that I'm watching. We got sell side liquidity. We took the buy side liquidity overnight at we took the buy side liquidity at 41.43 overnight, set a new high at where's the thing at? We set a new overnight high at 47.275, and then we sold off. And then now the internal buy side liquidity that I'm watching is 40.30. I mean, sell side liquidity is 40.39 for the first area of sell side liquidity. And then 40.2650 is the second area of sell side liquidity right before we get back to the July 4th equilibrium on the ES. The same area over here that I was talking about on the SPY, the July 4th, the July 14th equilibrium, right? And then we got an hourly fair value gap that we got the wax on for. If we push back up and get the wax off, I'll expect it to come get the wax off for the weekly fair value gap up there at 41.43. But those the levels that I'm watching. Those are the levels that I'm watching right now, looking for some type of setup. 40.39 to the downside, the sell side liquidity internal. And then look for a setup to see if it want to push back up or if it want to push down. The market moving really slow right now because the way we was trading overnight, we had like a bullish trend overnight because we consolidated, blast off, consolidated, blast off heavily, consolidated, and then start pulling back down. Right, we came through all the 15-minute fair value gaps and the 60-minute fair value gap, got back down to the breaking structure, right? Got back to the breaking structure, still haven't broke a new overnight low yet. And then we got a 15-minute fair value gap that we made on the way down, coming to get this 60-minute fair value gap. I'll mark that out. This 15-minute fair value gap right here. algos may be waiting for consumer confidence before they start really trying to move and shake something. They may be waiting on consumer confidence numbers before they try to move and shake something. That's at 10 o'clock. So stay alert, stay alive. Do anybody got anything? Drop something in the chat if you got something. I'm about to look at the chat in 1 second. As soon as I mark this stuff out right here. If you got anything, put it in the chat. I ain't got my sweetie here to pop it up on the screen for me. Like if it don't move on the screen, it don't catch my attention. And then by the time I look over there, it'd be like 30 days old. So if you got something, put it in the chat and I'll look at it in just 1 second. As soon as I dog it. I didn't copy and paste it. Come on, Tim. Tighten up, man. Okay, we just took the buy side liquidity at 40.39. The buy side liquidity just got a question to show you on my charts. So pull up the link in the chat. What you want? Okay, you lazy. You don't want to scroll back through the comments. I'll put it back in the chat for you. I'll put it back. I'll put the link back in the chat because you don't want to scroll through the comments. Now the link is in the chat again. The link is in the chat. We just took the sell side liquidity at 40.39 and wick back up off of it. We just took the sell side at 40.39 and wick back up off of it. What's up, Towns?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling.
All right,
Share your screen.
Huh?
Share your screen. You said you got a question to ask on your chart. Share your screen.
All right, let me get to it. There we go. Should is it up now? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, it's up. All right, right here. All right, so remember on, I think I came on around, I think it was the 27th, yeah. So we drew this fair value gap right here. My question is, can I
consider the purple one or the yellow one?
This yellow one right here.
Okay.
Can I consider this covered since this hit and this came down, or do I need to wait till this counter right here covers it before I can consider this covered?
The second, the latter, what you said. This candle over here, the candle to the left, go to the left. Yeah. The big candle, go all the way to the left to the start of the box. Keep going over. That candle there is where it was made. So you don't count that one. That's where it was made. And then because it was made on the way up, right? And then so you count it when it come back down through it, right? Coming that big red candle to your right, that's when it came back down through it. And then the next two green candles are slowly rebalancing it. They still haven't got all the way to the top yet, don't look like, but they slowly rebalancing it. And once they rebalance it to the upside, then that's when you can consider it rebalanced. And then what I do once it rebalance it, I take the box off and I just put two lines there so I can remember where that was, because once it rebalances it, it's either gonna use it as resistance or it's gonna blow through it and use it as support, or vice versa. Like if it's coming down, it'll use it as support, or it'll blow through it and then use it as resistance on the other side. And if it's going up, it'll either use it as resistance then or blow through it and use it as support once it get past it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So do I need a full body or will a wick suffice in covering it?
The wick suffice for like if once it go all the way to the top and come back down, like when it go all the way to the top and wick back down like that right there, that's just like letting me know that like the price is just trying to rebalance that and then go the opposite way to do something. You see what I'm saying? It went up there
Yeah.
to rebalance it, went up there to like get some liquidity, rebalance that area, but then it had to go the opposite way to do something. But once it gets all the way through that area, I consider like in both directions, I consider that balance now. And then I'm not looking for the market to want to hang around that area for too long. You see what I'm saying? It's either gonna use it as resistance or support, or it's just gonna blow right through it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, man. Appreciate it. And let me get your thoughts on this right here. All right, so I was looking at this morning on 15. I think you mentioned it, but this is I got a FVG inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, this part is covered, but if somehow I find support here and shoot back through, then I can delete this FVG on the 15 minute, right?
Yeah, you can delete it, or like what I do long as it's trading in it, I'm moving on the screen like you can see my calendar. Long as it I mean my mouse. Like longest is like you see where you got an EMA at right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, until we like blow past that and keep going, like I take the box away, but I just keep some lines at the open and the close so that I can see if price gonna come back down. Like just say if we come up and we blow through this without stopping, right? I delete the box, but I keep lines there so like if price get up to let's say what that EMA is, I want to see if it's gonna come back down and use that area as support. You see what I'm saying? But if we just
Yeah.
blow past those highs over there, like where you get
Hmm.
that swing high right above that EMA, if we just blow
Hmm.
past that, then I just go ahead and take all that off because I'm like, okay, the algo's done with that area right now.
Okay.
That's just how I do it. Just because I be wanting to see where the market reacting to these old places because the market be using them areas as like, you know what I'm saying, like destinations. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it. Okay.
Yeah, just like this morning when I was going back and looking at the swings and seeing like where it was consolidating and the market was like consolidating at equilibrium for these different ranges. It's like the
Right.
market be remembering those different areas and using it for like support, resistance, areas to consolidate and generate liquidity. It be remembering all of that stuff.
Okay. Cool. Well, I appreciate it, man. That's the only question I had.
I appreciate you, man, for pulling up with the hard hitting questions. I thought you was gonna give me a reason to pull out the crystal ball, but you know what I'm saying, you didn't. You didn't.
Nah, man. I'm just trying to follow price action, man, not the technical analysis.
And we pushed down. We came and we got that liquidity, right? And we wicked up off of it. Now we coming back down and like pushing lower. We pushing lower. Let's see if we gonna get down to that other. Oh, wait a minute. It's one right here that I didn't point out. We got some sell side liquidity right here at 40.33.25. Let's see how far the algos try to push this down today, man. We made a new daily high on the ES. We made a new daily high on the ES. So hey, that's good enough for me. I ain't got to make the daily high on the on Spylene, right? The daily high on the ES good enough for me to go ahead and set up a down week. Let's go ahead and set this down week up and push it, man. Let's go. You know what I want. You know what I need. Instead of y'all know who Petty Pendergrass is. Hey, anybody else got a question besides I appreciate you too, Towns, man. I appreciate you always pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Always pulling up, asking the questions that the cousins have. The cousins in the back be needing that right there. Them Oh, they tossing the Matrix on the phone. That probably was my kid's school. Cause they called my sweetie on her cell phone and was talking about this the last chance for you to get your kids to apply for gifted. What's going on, Kareem? I got that. I saw that. Hopped in late. What's good? What's up, Sanjay? What's up? You ain't never late. You always on time. Don't feel bad. 4-hour order block. What the plus or minus be meaning when y'all put that on there? Bullish order block. That's what the plus mean, and the minus mean bearish. What the plus or minus mean? 100. I be seeing people mark it out like that. They be having like I be looking at Lex charts and it be like OB plus, OB minus, FVG plus, FVG minus is okay. Bullish. If the plus is bullish. Talk about this one here. Right here. That's what we talking about right there. You know, I don't trade order blocks. I be trying to point them out. This one right here. Is this what you talking about right here? The 4-hour order block. This candle right here, the 2200 candle. I be trying to figure them out. Every time I try to start figuring them out, I like my mind be like blah 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 blah. Stop trying to learn too much, Tim. Just trade what you know. Shout out the homie 100. Just trade what you know. 100 already got a he already got a copyright and a trademark pending on trade what you know. So don't try to get out there and steal that. Yes, sir. Okay. Look it up. Well, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. What's up? Shout out to artist formerly known as Doc Nolan. He in Jamaica right now with a pink and purple spaghetti thong Speedo on. Hey man, if y'all ain't got nothing, if y'all ain't got nothing, I'm finna go eat me some cereal. I'm about to go eat some cereal if y'all ain't got nothing, man. Wax on. Came down, got that wax off right here for this. All right. Got the wax on, wax off there. Order block got the wax on. Coming down to get the wax off just about. This thing pushing down. They ain't gave me now set up to the downside. It's pushing down. Ain't gave me now set up to the downside. Even on the 5-minute, it ain't give me no setup. Because this was the open right here. It ain't give me no setup to the downside on the 5-minute. We pushing. What is it? I ain't even 10 o'clock yet. We gunning for that sell side liquidity right now. Got all of those waxed on, waxed off, all of that. They don't care nothing about that wax off. They going straight for that sell side liquidity. Look at it. Ain't gave me now set up. Ain't this about a dirty dog? Ain't getting pushing for that sell side liquidity like that. Ain't give me now set up. I dropped to the 5-minute just to check to see if I might have missed something. Oh, let me set this this New York open. It opened up at 43.50. Ain't give me now set up pushing straight for the sell side without me. Y'all know I'm sim trading these I'm sim trading these futures for the whole month of September, because I'm going back live on the futures in October. Man, they ain't gave me now set up and pushing for this sell side liquidity. Ain't this about a stinking dog? Hey, yep, no setup. I was just saying, look at 100 in there. Displacement. That's all it is. Displacement, no setup. Hey, this stuff work, man. This stuff work. This thing, and you know what I'm saying? It's all just for anybody. Oh, baby, all right, baby. I know you probably made it to work already. Love you much. It's all fun. Me and Zay just we be sparring. We both passionate. I know it may seem like, you know what I'm saying, we be getting like real serious sometimes, but we just two passionate dudes who real pig-headed and stubborn, you know what I'm saying? But that's what make the market. People on opposite, people with a difference of opinion, that's what make a market. But this price action stuff work, man. It may, you know, it may not be your cup of tea, but trading this price action, this stuff work, man. This stuff work. We just took that sell side liquidity at 26.50. Took it out. No setup at all. And get not a setup that I trade. Not a setup that I trade. You know what I'm saying? If you maybe trade on a lower time frame, or if you trade momentum, you know what I'm saying, you may have, you know, got a setup based off the liquidity we were saying. Now we're back at equilibrium for the entire run. We back at equilibrium for the entire bull run. Let's see how the algos handle this area right here now. We just came back to equilibrium for the entire bull rally. Let's go. I'm gonna go to a daily to hopefully show it a little bit better. Right. I know I got a bunch of gobbledygook on my chart. Let me get some of this text out of the way. Let me get this text out of the way so I can like kind of show you better. I'm gonna move all the text out of the way so hopefully we can see it a little bit better. Does that? Wait a minute. Is it more text? What did I miss? Oh, I didn't hit apply. Okay, so all right. So for the entire bull rally, June 14th low, right? So the June 14th low up into the August 16th high, right? This 40-25-75 is equilibrium for the entire bull rally, right? So we just got back to equilibrium, right, for the entire bull rally. Remember now, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if we got to this area and just consolidated for a while, because that's the equilibrium for the entire bull rally. So right now we got yesterday, right? We stuck around that equilibrium. We just made a new daily high overnight, and now we're floating around equilibrium. So let's just say if we stay within yesterday's dealing range, that'll be another day. That'll be the first day of consolidation at this area. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I wouldn't be surprised if we got here and consolidate. I'm not saying we're going to do that, but like I said before, I don't know if it was Friday or Sunday, I said I wouldn't be surprised if we consolidated here for a while, and that's the reason why, because it's the equilibrium for the entire run. I wouldn't be surprised if the market came here, generated liquidity for the direction that it wants to move, right? If it stay here for a couple of days, generating liquidity, and let's just say it want to continue to the downside, generate liquidity, then blast down, right? Generate liquidity, just say if it want to go to the upside, generate liquidity, then blast up and take care of this daily fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? Or even go back up and test this daily fair value gap to ricochet off of it to come down. You know what I'm saying? Like, just say September gonna be a trash month. It wouldn't surprise me to consolidate here for the rest of the week, end off August. Not too bad. Let's see where we at as far as the month of August. We got one more day in August. Is tomorrow the last day of August? Let's go to the monthly chart. Right? So right now, this the monthly chart of August, right? Let's just say we blast up tomorrow to make August be, you know what I'm saying, not such a bad down month, right? But it's still a down month, sticking historically with August being, you know what I'm saying, like trash, right? And then if September is going to be a trash month, I want to see September push up in the beginning a little bit to tank. You see what I'm saying? If September start out tanking, I'm gonna be like, oh, September might be a good month, because y'all know how I like for it to go up to go down, and I like for it to go down to go up. That give me a warm and fuzzy about the move. That, you know what I'm saying, that make me think, okay, the algo's doing what algos do. You know what I'm saying? We running liquidity to go in the direction we want to go. We going to the house and getting our bus fare to catch the bus cross town. How long have been on here? 51 minutes. I'm about to go eat me some cereal. I don't see nothing else in here. Premium versus discount. Exactly. What y'all talking about in here? What does the math part refer to? If it's too much to type, do not worry about it. What I missed? Oh, up here. Y'all talking in the chat. Math and liquidity. Yeah. Tim and Zay. I'm a trader. It always be the ones closest to you. It always be the ones closest to you. I read that out. Premium versus discount. Okay. Plus fib equals math. Also, OTE is math after displacement. Man, I'm so confused. Man, you speaking another language. Y'all be going and doing all that stuff. Got me confused right now. I'm confused. You got to call me and explain all that to me right now. You got to call me and break that down. Like Timothy said, pause, that 50 hit you like a truck. Well, the fruit don't fall far from the tree. Let me see. We wicking up off of this this equilibrium right now. Let's see what we do, man. I'm about to go get me some cereal. It ain't give me no setup. It ain't give me no setup to the downside. And it don't look like it's gonna set nothing up in no time soon. So I'm about to go eat some cereal. If y'all gonna trade safe, trade what you see. It already hit the two downside liquidity areas that I was looking at. The only thing that's left now is the sell side liquidity on the outside of the box, and then our no, that's not the bottom of the box. That's not the bottom of the box there. The bottom of the box down here, that's some internal liquidity also. I just didn't call that one out. 4,625. I marked that the other day. That was marked the other day. I forgot all about that. Did I call that out? I did call that. I don't know. But anyway, the ones that I was really looking at, it already went to it without me. So it already went to it without me. So I'm gonna go eat me some cereal and wait to see what happens after lunch, because I'm not gonna sit here hungry waiting on 11 o'clock, because it ain't doing nothing. It just steady pushing. It ain't giving like no. And now, since we done came this far, let me tell you about little Timmy Rogers. This is why I say I'm going to eat some cereal. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say I'm going to eat some cereal. So we opened up at at 40.43, right? We have dropped all the way down to 40.23. We done dropped 20 points, right? We done dropped 20 points. The only reason I would be interested in trying to go short is if we came all the way back up here somewhere, right? If we came all the way back up here around this breaking structure, around this sell side liquidity that we took, then I would be interested in maybe trying to join this short. But if it just continue to keep walking down like that, I have no interest in it, especially if we get down below this sell side right here. If we get down below this sell side down here below this 40.15 area, I ain't even got no interest in trying to join this short because we done came so far. But like right now, it didn't give me no setup, and I'm not interested in trying to go short with it unless it retraced back and came back up and took care of some of this upside. I'm just gonna let the algos distribute how they want to distribute, man. This just ain't for me. This just ain't for me. Oh yeah, PDub always be saying math and liquidity. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm about to yeah, do that. I'm telling you, the ICT core content. If you want to know the why behind all of this stuff that I be saying, I'm so far behind because he's dropping them videos like Prince albums, man. It's like when I watch the ICT stuff, I be really digesting it. I might look at one video like 4-5 times. I be really digesting it, and he dropping them things like Prince albums, man. I'm so far behind. It's like I got like 6 videos to look at. I think he dropped like 3 yesterday. When you get a minute, where you check to see if I left my glass. Hey, my sweetie need me to check something out for her, man. I see y'all at 7:30 tonight. Y'all y'all trade safe, man. I see y'all at 7:30. I appreciate y'all. If y'all stayed around this long, hit the like button for your boy. I see